Hello everyone, my name is Tyler Krompiatek from Coley at Canisius College. In this video, we will learn how to use several features for links in D2L. When teaching online, you will likely be inclined to use online resources. The easiest way to get your students involved with these resources is to provide them with the link, either by putting it as a link in the content area or using the quick links option when creating a web page in D2L. Either way you do it, there are some best practices to consider, which will be outlined in this video. I already have my module selected in the course that I want to put my link in. To put the link into the content section of this module, I'll click on the blue New button right here and click on Create a Link. When I do that, this new window will open up and will ask me to provide a title. So the link that I want to provide to my students is the D2L self-paced training for students. So I'll just type that in. And I'll just paste in my URL. And I will checkbox this open as external resource. You will want to do that no matter what your URL is, because this will help you avoid errors and other issues. I'll click on Create. When I click on Create, this will open up to a new page that is called the Topic Management page, where I can add in dates and restrictions and add a description. I'm going to add in a quick description right here that says, when I'm done, I'll click on Update, the blue Update button. Description saved successfully. And then I'll click back on week 1 to take a look at this. I'll also want to view this as a student, so I'm just going to do that really quick, and this will take care of two things. The first is that students can see this, and the second is to make sure that the link actually works. And then I'll go to Content and click on D2L Self-Paced Training. The link works, the student can see it, and we're all set. Now the second way of adding links into D2L is through a web page. To create a web page, go back to the content area and the module that you want to add your web page. Click on the blue New button and click on Create a File. Now this is a bit of a misnomer because when you create a file in D2L, what you're actually doing is creating a web page. So I'm going to click on that. I'll enter in a title, which will be visible to my users. Since this is my week 1 introduction, I can type in something to the effect of, "Welcome to my course. Please take a look at the following links," or whatever. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to type a little bit. So I'll catch you right back. In the upper left-hand corner, you should see several icons, a rectangle with a play button inside of it, a camera, and a diagonal chain. Each of these allows you to quickly insert different media, and I encourage you to try out each. For this tutorial, we are interested in the diagonal chain, which D2L calls quick links. This will give you a list of course materials that you can link to, from the course calendar and checklists to Google Drive and the course news feed. What we are interested in is all the way at the bottom. It's called URL. When you click on URL, you'll get something similar to what we had earlier when we just created a link. It'll ask you for a title, a URL, and then a title. Again, I'm just going to link right to the D2L training for students. I'll just put the title for that as well. D2L self-paced tutorials. I can scroll down, and for target, we want it to open up as a new window. And then I'll click on Insert. As you can see, it just automatically put everything in there. Just like that. And I can also paste in a link, but that's simply just pasting in a link is not enough. So I'll just quickly do that because, and I'll click on the middle of it, and click on Insert Quick Link. And you'll see this come up, this window that we had before. As you can see though, when I just pasted it in, D2L automatically set it to be the same frame. Again, this is not enough. Errors will incur and you'll get students emailing you saying, hey, I can't open this link. So make sure you click on New Window. And then I will click on Update. And then my link will be safe. I'll click on Save and Close. I'll click on Week 1. And as you can see, it says Week 1 Introduction Web Page. I'll want to view this as a student to ensure that everything works properly. Click on Week 1 Introduction. Self-paced tutorials. And again, this link. They both opened up properly, and that's all I need. So a couple of side notes. If I need to edit this web page in the future, I can click on the drop down right here and click on Edit HTML, which will send me back to that original web page. And if I am so inclined and HTML savvy, I can also click on this button right here. It's got the less than and a forward slash and then a greater than symbol. I can click on that and that will give me a basic HTML editor that I can use. By clicking on the 3 horizontal dots right here, I get more options that I can insert into my web page, including a table, formulas and functions. Finally, while this should not be a major issue, make sure your web page works in at least one other browser, which will help head off any errors or issues that may arise. If you have any questions or comments, please email the ITS help desk at helpdesk@canisius.edu.